The devil tries to put the okie doke on you when the trap card is right there. He's saying you're going to see it and you're going to pass. You're not going to fall for it. Welcome back to another Iron Sharpens Iron video. Today's topic, y'all, is a pop quiz from Satan. Oh man, it's a pop quiz from Satan. The devil is the one testing you, and we're going to talk all about it. Luke 22:31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. This scripture right here, let me break it down for you. Jesus is talking to Peter, and he's telling him, Simon, Simon, Satan, he has desired to sift you as wheat. The devil wants to test you. That's basically what he's saying. So the devil wants to sift you as wheat. He wants to sift you. You know what a sifter is? You put some in there. He wants to test you. He wants to do you dirty. The devil is out there trying to hit you with the okie doke all the time. I know I've said this over and over, but people really just don't understand. The devil is the one that wants to test you. He's the one putting you through all these trials and tribulations. But sometimes we got to learn to stop giving him too much credit. We give the devil too much credit sometimes. A lot of times we put ourselves in situations. You did a whole bunch of foolish things. You made a bunch of bad decisions, and then those bad decisions is why you're going through what you did. Oh man, the devil out there to get me. He just don't want to see me be great. They praying on my downfall. We got a whole bunch of excuses on why we not winning. There's a lot of people, they got all the excuses in the world why they're not winning right now. They got all the excuses. They have a whole bunch of reasons of why it's not going their way. Man, they just don't want to see me be great. They trying to take me down. They praying on my downfall. The devil don't want to see me do good. Oh, the devil, the devil, the devil. We blame so much things on the devil, and he's just sitting back like, brother, Jesus, hold on now. I didn't do that. I do some crazy stuff now, God, but I didn't do that to them. They did that. I didn't do nothing to them. The devil is saying sometimes, if you would have just acted right, that wouldn't have happened to you. But you keep doing the fool and you making all the bad decisions. I haven't messed with you in years. I haven't messed with you in years. The devil hasn't messed with some of us in years. He hasn't did anything to you. You're the one that keep doing the fool. So then you just have to deal with all them consequences. Cause and effect, that's a real thing. If you do the fool, something's gonna happen. You're gonna have to reap what you just sowed. You the one that chose to have 5 babies out of wedlock. That's why child support is hurting you so bad. You the one that decided to eat McDonald's every day, all day for 10 years. That's why you got heart problems. You made some of those bad mistakes. You did that to yourself. You the one that decided to go steal and rob all them people. That's why you have to go to jail. A lot of times we make bad decisions. Remember, the devil, he's going to put the temptation in front of you. He's going to put it there and see if you fall for the okie doke. He's like, ready, trap card. He's going to put it in front of you. You just got to not fall for it. And you got to stop making bad decisions to make up for another bad decision. See, a lot of people, they make one bad decision and then that decision then messed up everything. So instead of accepting that they made a bad decision, coming to that agreement, and moving on and choosing to go a better way, they continue to make bad decision on top of bad decision on top of bad decision, and it just gets worse. It doesn't get any better. If you continue to make bad decisions, it's not going to get better. Luke 22:32. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. This scripture is so good. It went over somebody here. They didn't get it, so I have to break it down. Jesus just said, yeah, Satan wants to sift you as wheat. He wants to test you. He wants to do that. But I have already prayed for you. See, Jesus has said he's already prayed for you. And when you go through the test and you pass, when you converted, that's what he's saying. When you are converted, that means you're going to pass it. When thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So Jesus is saying, the devil wants to sift you. He's giving him permission. He's going to let the devil test you. The devil's going to test you. Jesus said he's already prayed for you. You're going to get through it. And then when you get through it, help out your neighbor. Man, that is so encouraging to know whatever you're going through, Jesus has said he's already prayed for you. Like, man, you prayed for me, Jesus? I thought it's the other way around. I thought I was supposed to be praying for you. You prayed for me. Jesus has already prayed for you. And then he said, when you get converted, he didn't say if. He didn't say every other time. He know you can pass it. With him, though. You can't do it by yourself. He's saying, when you get converted, when you pass the test, when the devil put the temptation in front of you, when the old temptations try to come back in your life, you won't want them anymore. You won't fall for it. You're not going to fail. You're stuck on Christ. You're going his way, his path. You're not going to keep falling for the okie doke. He's saying you're going to pass it. You're going to be tested. Remember, there is no scripture saying that everything is going to be perfect when you're with Jesus. There's no scripture saying that. But there are scriptures like this that saying you're going to be tested, but he's already prayed for you. And when you pass the test, when the temptations come into your life, when the people try to get you to continue doing the fool, when the crack comes back, when the lustful temptations come back, when the pornography comes back, when old flames try to jump back in your life come back, when the old memories of getting drunk and hanging out in the club comes back, when all that stuff comes back, you're not going to fall for it. That stuff will come right here and you'll be like, okay. You want to know how to make the devil mad? If you want to make the devil mad, pass the test. Oh, man. The devil will be so upset. I'm telling you, he'll get so mad. If you pass the test, once you continue to live righteously and, you devote your life to God, you're going with agreement with him. You made an agreement with him. Okay, God, I'm going to do it your way, not my way. I'm going to continue to follow your footsteps. I'm going to, deny myself, carry my cross daily and follow you. So when the devil wants you to mess up on that agreement, he wants you to renege. He wants you to go back on it. So he's going to put the temptations in front of you. He's going to put the test in front of you so you can fail. He's going to give you the test thinking, oh, he's going to fall for this one. He ain't going to make it. Oh, man. He ain't going to pass this test. He ain't going to get that right. And Jesus is like, you remember how we got through it last time? Exceed. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. This scripture right here, this is a very good scripture for encouragement, especially if you're going through hard times, struggles, temptations try to come back on you. This is a very good scripture. So this scripture is saying, God is not going to put anything on you that you can't bear. So God's not going to let you go through a test. God is not going to let you take a test that you cannot pass. That's what the scripture is saying. The test is passable. God is not going to let Satan give you a test with all the wrong answers on there. He's not going to do that. The test is going to be hard. And it may be even harder for certain people if you making all them bad decisions left and right. But the test is passable. You ever been on your way to sin? You know you're finna do something you're not supposed to be doing. You're like, man, Jesus, if you don't want me to do it, then stop me. You say something like that? No, I'm the only one? Okay, I guess y'all just too supersonic saved. You know you shouldn't hang out with the people. You know you shouldn't go over there. You know you shouldn't do with the exact thing that you're about to do, but you're like, God, if you don't want me to do it, then don't let me do it. Do something, and something's gonna happen. Your phone starts ringing. Somebody call or text you, you're like, oh, dang. Hold on, Jesus, is that really you? You really calling me? And it could have been something that could have stopped you from doing what you're about to do. But most of the times we continue to do it anyway because we want to do it. You like doing the fool, so you're going to keep doing the fool. So the escape route is going to be there. You just have to want to take it. The escape route is there. You just got to be like, you know what? All right, Jesus, I appreciate that. The temptation is there. And you're going to put the escape route over here. Let me take it. Remember, the temptations are always going to come. If you used to be a drunk alcoholic, you used to drink all the time, that desire for alcohol is still going to be there. But it's going to be a lot lower. It used to be a 10, now it's a 2. You got to remember that. It's never going to go away. You're never going to just be, oh, no, now I just want to throw up when I see alcohol. It just disgusts me. I'm so delivered. No, don't do that to yourself. Because then if you mess up one time, down the alley, boots and overcoat. That's going to be you. Because you didn't put this big old high standard on yourself and thinking that you're just so above everything. No, the temptation is always going to be there. It's just going to be level 2 now. So once you take that escape route, you're going to pass them temptations. You're going to pass the test. God is saying you can pass the test. The test is passable. Man, I pray that this message helps somebody. We're all going to go through a struggle. Remember that, y'all. Remember, you're going to go through a struggle. You're going to be tested. Satan has asked to test you. He wants to sift you as wheat. But Jesus has already prayed for you. God has given you an escape route. You have all the tools you need to get past the test. You have all of them. You have the answers. You have the escape route. You have everything you need to get past the test, past the temptations. You just have to want it. If you don't want the escape route, if you don't want the answers to the test, you don't want to do it their way, then you can try to do it your way. And you can fail every time because you're not going to beat the devil. Remember, I told y'all, you versus the demon equals the Exorcist movie. You're going to lose. You're not going to be able to beat the demon. You can't beat the devil by yourself. You need Jesus. You need God. You need them. You can't do it by yourself. If you learn something, please share this information. Iron sharpens iron. You getting your ducks in a row, help your neighbor get their ducks in a row. You got out the wilderness, strengthen your brethren, get them out of the wilderness. Tell somebody about how great, how wonderful God is, how he's going to give you that escape route. You just have to want to take it. Let them know that Jesus has already prayed for you. Man, I'm telling you, Jesus is so good. Jesus is so good. Nobody else would say anything that Jesus says. No other deity, claim God, no other religion, nobody else has claimed to do the things Jesus has done. Jesus said that the devil has asked to sift you. He wants to test you. He's going to let him do it. But he said he's already prayed for you. Nobody else. Did Buddha pray for you? Did Allah pray for you? Nobody else prayed for you. Jesus already prayed for you. And he says that you're going to make it. I don't know about y'all, but it just makes too much sense to me to go with the man. Not only is he the only way, not only does he have the keys, not only has he died for me, so I need to thank him, and then not only has he prayed for me, he already know I'm going to make it. Like, yo, there's too many things. There's too many things that Jesus has done for us. He has just done so much. He's given us exactly the tools we need to pass the test, and he's saying we can do it. Nobody else did it. He truly is the King of all kings and the Lord of all lords. And as always, y'all, we're too blessed to be stressed. Stay blessed by the best. Don't forget to pray for the rest. And until next time.